Alrighty, good morning, everybody, and welcome to your chair yoga class. Just take a little bit of time before we get started just to make sure you have everything with you and just start to come onto your chair, seated comfortably, seated up nice and tall, shoulders back, and just take your time coming into your space. And we're just moving right into your breath. Warm welcome to you all. Hope everybody's had a good morning so far, and just start to relax your eyes. Soften your gaze to the tip of your nose or close them completely if you're comfortable with that. And move into your breath, just being aware of your inhale, exhale. And just let your shoulders slide down a little further. Let your arms relax all the way down to the fingertips. Feel your feet towards the ground. And just if you're just arriving, just take your time. Come into your space, into your practice here. It's always nice to just sit in your space and take that a couple of minutes to just breathe. Maybe starting to find a little deeper of an inhale as you stretch it further down to the base of your belly, down to the hips, maybe even down to the sit bones as you feel the sit bones relax down towards your chairs, edge towards your chair a little bit more. And trying your very best to inhale in through the nose. Exhale, especially if you had a little bit of a more tense morning, stressful morning. Just take that big breath in and let it go. And just noticing how your body feels at this moment. Breathe in. Full breath out. Got two more just like that. And when you're ready, just starting to come back into your space. Open your eyes if you had them closed. Just coming back to this present moment right here, giving your shoulders a little roll back. And we're going to continue with that breath there that you and that space you've created into the upper body. We're going to breathe into some of the places that in our upper body and just to get a feel of that movement, that tangible feeling in our breath. So we're start off with placing our hands right on our collarbones. So just on the chest here at the top, feeling the collarbones, maybe fingers right at the collarbones there. Sit up nice and tall, right onto your sit bones, feet down, and then just a little lift of the heart. And we're going to breathe right into our chest. Take an inhale. You're going to feel this lift expanding across the collarbones there. Inhale. Exhale. And then feel it deflate, feel that contraction in that breath. Inhale. Feel that lift. Exhale. Sink down towards the chair. We're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. See if you can bring in that longer breath in. And just feel that breath. Feel the chest expand. Exhale all the way out. Great job, everybody. Now bring your hands right down to your rib cage, right at the top of the rib cage, maybe at the center of the rib cage there, and just placing the fingers at the front of the body and then maybe thumbs at the back if that works out for you. And just wrap it around the rib cage, just sitting up nice and tall again, and then breathe. Feel that the rib cage expand three-dimensionally as you inhale. And we'll do a few times just like that. And feel that expansion, feel that lift out of the hips. Feel that puff in the upper body. Exhale. Good. A couple more times there. Expand. Feel a little bit into the back body as well. So into the middle part of the spine. Exhale. Good. One more time. Breathe in and really fill up the entire front of the rib cage, back of the rib cage as well. Exhale. Good. And then release. We're going to bring our hands onto our low back now. We're going to start to bring that breath right to the low back, right? The lumbar of the spine. So hands onto the back. And the only way we can really feel this is to bring a little bit of a cat pose to your spine. So rounding the spine, belly button draws in gently towards the spine. Just push that back body out a little bit. Place the hands right on that back body, the low back there, and then breathe into that space. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Fill up that low back. Bring that breath there. Send it right there. Feel the expansion right here in your low back. Press that air down. Exhale. Feel that lift. It's almost as if you're coming into a cow pose here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breath out. One more time. Very good. And then relax your arms down, shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall. And just showing you how deep your breath can go. And sending breath to places is what we need to do when we're coming into our exercises. So breathing in towards the spine, towards the low back, and lengthening the spine to feel that breath go a little deeper in. And just knowing that you are doing that too in your body there. And let's take that breath in. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders stacking over the hips. Let's take a couple of breaths here and fill up. Finding the expansion. Exhale down. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good. And let's get right into some movement. When you're ready, tuck your chin in towards your chest and start to circle around your neck. And again, focusing a lot more on your breath today. Now, as you find that movement, still taking that breath in, sending it a little deeper. In through the nose. Exhale. Good. Maybe switching directions here, going the other side and around your neck there. Good. One more round. And slowly start to make your way back to center, head back between the shoulders. Again, finding that nice long spine as you take your shoulders all the way up towards your ears. Squeeze them and exhale, roll them down. Inhale and keep that movement going. Continue as you circle around the shoulders, massaging the front part of the chest and the back shoulder blades. In through the nose. Exhale. Good. Start to move the other direction. Shoulders up, and vice versa, other way. I'm just noticing how your shoulders feel this morning. Breathe in. Full breath out. Nice work, everyone. Take your shoulders right back up. Roll them back. And then let's move into the arms a bit here. We're going to take our arms out side to side. fingertip to fingertip, palm side to side, up to you. And then retract them back. Just bring your elbows back in. Take it out as you inhale. Exhale right in. Breathe. Stretch and pull it in. Stretch. Pull it in. And just relaxing the shoulders a bit here, but still lengthen to the spine. So notice how we're seated in our chair. Noticing the space into your low back, breath into your low back. Rest when you need. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more right here. Take your arms all the way out. Come back in and take a rest if you need. We're going to keep moving on. We're going to take the arms all the way up and pull them down. Inhale, reach up. And as you reach up, relax the shoulders down. Inhale. So lift, lengthen into the sides of the body. Notice how you feel from the hips all the way up to the hands there. Gentle tuck of the belly button in towards the spine. So again, lift, lift, lift. Just noticing how your arms feel right now as you take them up, stretching them up nice and long. Slow it down if you need to, maybe staying up for a bit for an extra breath to feel that stretch. Breathe in. Full breath out. Let's do one more right here. In through the nose. Exhale, pull it down and take your arms all the way back up. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up towards the ceiling, and then bring your arms down as slow as you can. Inhale, rise up, and then you're going to take a little to where it feels the best for you, maybe eye level, and keep the space between the movements small, or you can take it up a little higher if you like. Keeping that oval shape in the arms that you've made, and just keep the arms flowing. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fall. Inhale. Exhale. Good work. In through the nose. Exhale all the way down. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good. One more time. And then take the arms all the way back down and take them all the way up. Keep the fingers interlaced, the hands up, palms up as high as you can. And then we're just going to do a little side bend from the right to the left. Warm up the spine, stretching it side to side. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, long breath out. Good. Now release, bring your arms back and release your hands and take your arms, keep swinging them side to side, swaying the body over from one side to the other. And finding maybe a little deeper of a side bend here now. Good. Couple more times on each side as you find that little swaying movement. And then we're going to land to the right. Let's bring our arms over, right arm down, left arm up and over, and just stay. Pause here. Couple of breaths in as you find that stretch into the side body. Deepening a little bit more as you open the left shoulder back a bit. Roll it back. Maybe a gaze up if you're feeling okay in your neck there. Breathe. Good. Now let's take it over to the other side. Take your arms all the way up. Exhale down to the left, and same thing here. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good work. Now let's take it right back over to the right side again. And we're going to do a little variation here. We're going to do a little half cat cow. Cat cow on this side, left shoulder there. So let's do a little bit of a cat pose first. Roll that shoulder forward as much as you can, and then a little gentle tuck of the belly button as you round a bit of that the left side of the side body there. So spine just gently rounds. Good. Inhale, open that shoulder back into a half cow pose. Good. Heart lifts. Exhale, round back into your half cat pose. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, close. Your level of intensity, so you can take it up a little higher. You can take it down a little lower. You decide. Breathe in, but finding that little bit of cat cow that we know very, very well in our body, but just halfway in our side bend. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Great job, everybody. Take the shoulder right back to center. Swing both arms up. Reset the spine. Exhale over to the left. Same thing here. So just let your body get situated into your side bend first. Stretch out that right side of the body. And when you're ready, take an inhale. Your exhale, half cat pose. Round. Close that shoulder down a bit. Inhale, open up the shoulder, chest lifts down to the rib cage. Little bit of an opening there. Exhale, cat pose. Breathe in, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Good. Couple more here. Inhale, and don't rush it. Exhale. Last time. Breathe in. Breath out. Nice work. Bring the shoulder back to center. Swing both arms up nice and high. Stretch it out. Reset. Exhale. Bring the hands down and then place them on top of your legs there. And just take a breath here before we move into our regular cat-cow. Good. So let's move into our cow pose first. Take an inhale. Roll the shoulders, both shoulders back open. Lift the heart, expansion across the chest here. So breath into those places there. Exhale. Round the spine. Come into your cat pose. Inhale, lift and open. Send breath in those areas that you're working with. Exhale all the way down. Push the back body and send that breath right to the low back. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. So when I say deepen that breath, send that breath deeper to the low back there, to the front side of the body as the chest opens in your cow pose. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good job. Breathe. Use your breath. Let it guide you from the opening of the spine to the closing of the spine as you push the back body out. One more time. And exhale all the way out. Let that breath go. Come all the way back to center. Shoulders back over the hips. There, stack them up. And let's take our arms all the way out in front of us. Fingers forward, arms out, maybe about shoulder distance apart. And we're just going to slowly tap the arms or tap the hands. And then as we keep going, the arms will feel a little heavier down to the shoulders. You're going to feel the movement there as well. Breathe. In through the nose. Exhale. Draw that breath in gently. Expand right in. Feel that three-dimensional breath in through the nose. Exhale. Good. Let's take one more breath here. Full breath out. Good. Now on that exhale, pull your elbows back. Good. Arms reach back and we're going to pull it back. Inhale, stretch the arms forward again. Extend them forward. Exhale, pull it back. Elbows back. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breath out. Good work. Full breath in. Full breath out. Sitting up nice and tall. Make sure we haven't dumped weight into the low back. Space right there. Good work, everybody. A few more times here. You've got this. In through the nose. Exhale, coming to your last time here, bring it back. Keep those elbows back. And we're going to continue that movement, but just a little slight variation. We're going to take the elbows back behind us, take the arms out to the side, bring them forward, and then take the elbows back again. So as if we're in a boat, let's say, and we have our paddles in our hands, we're grabbing hold of the handles there, and we're just rowing our boat, taking the arms out, or we're a little lean of the upper body, and then take the elbows back. Breathe. In through the nose. Exhale. So a little bit more intensity into the arms, shoulders. Still movement into the elbows. Gentle grip into your hands. So don't grip too tightly to your paddles there. Good. And just keep that breath moving. Find your flow. Inhale. Exhale. And now you might even go the opposite direction. Reach forward, out, and come back in. Smaller movements, slow down if you need to. Good work. Full deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more times. Exhale all the way out. Take the arms right back, elbows back. Stretch out the arms, wiggle out the fingers a little bit there. Take the hands, place them right in front of you so that we're pressing into that imaginary wall. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Thumbs, fingers, all have a little bit of space between them. Press, get right into your wrists there. Breathe, sit up tall. Exhale. We're going to start to turn our hands out, fingers out to the sides. Maybe thumbs are pointing up towards the ceiling. Staying here, relaxing the shoulders, maybe taking the arms a little further to your range of motion. Maybe thumbs out, fingers down as much as you can. Breathe right here in through the nose. Exhale, starting to take it right back to center as you take the fingertips back up. And then maybe a little rotation of it inward, a little internal rotation of the arms in towards each other. Fingers pointing towards each other, thumbs might be pointing down, pinkies up. And then a little further for some of you. And then take your hands all the way back to center. And then flip your hands down. And stretch out the wrists that way. Fingertips to the floor. Inhale, press back into the imaginary wall, fingers up. Exhale, flip. Inhale, press into that wall. Exhale, flip. Good. One more time. Inhale, fingers up. Exhale, flip. Nice job. And then shake it all out. Great work. Wiggle out your fingers. And let's circle our wrists a little bit there with your hands opened or closed. Maybe the other way, or you do one way, one direction, and then the other direction, one at a time, whatever feels the best for you right now. And just a little stretch into the wrist there. Beautiful. In through the nose. Exhale. Nice job, everybody. And then just wiggle your fingers a little bit, especially if you had them in a fist there. Take your arms all the way back to center. Beautiful. And extend them out. I promise we're not going to be here too long. We're just going to do a little twist now into the body. Take your arms, swing them over to the right, gently twisting, warming up the spine here as we twist. Maybe the elbows bend in a little bit, taking that right elbow back a bit, and then swing it over to the other side, left side, gently as you find that twist on the other side. Inhale, stretch the arms, swing it back over to the right, and continue this movement here. Warming up the spine here in twist. Breathe. Gentle massage into your internal organ. In through the nose. Exhale. Breathe in. Breath out. And moving maybe onto your fourth round, possibly, and noticing if you can go deeper into that twist. If you have the space, don't force it. Use that exhale and let it guide you a little deeper, if it's there. Nice job. Couple more times on each side as we swing our arms, and we'll land into a twist. Your expression of it. Very, very good, everybody. Now let's go back to the right side. Swing the arms. Relax the hands down. Come into your twist. Breathe. Now you might start to walk the hands a little bit further in towards the side of the chair. You might come to the back side of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Find that length, and then notice on that next exhale, can you twist a little bit more? And if the answer is no, that's okay. That is completely fine. We're going to stay at a place that our body is telling us to stay in, and we're going to breathe right there. Send that breath and weave it through the twist in the body. Exhale all the way out. Start to take the arms, swing it over to the left. Same thing here. Start off small, gentle twist first, and then on that next exhale, moving a little further, opening that left shoulder back a bit, taking the left hand maybe to the back side of the chair if you have the space. Breathe. Full breath in. Full breath out. Now we're going to go back to that right side again and take that twist with a variation if you choose to. So swing those arms right back to the right side, taking that twist, working your way a little further, and then maybe if you like, picking up that right leg, cross it over either a figure four with the ankle on top of the left knee, or you cross it all the way over, thigh over thigh. It can be ankle over ankle too, completely your choice where you'd like to take it, or just legs as on feet on the ground, and just stay with the twist we were doing before. Good, breathe. So if you did take a little bit of a variation with the legs here, then you might feel a little bit of intensity into the stretch here, and a little bit into a stretch into the outside of that right leg. Good. Now release the leg, the foot back down, that right foot back down if you had it up, and take the twist over to the left. Same thing here. Get right into your twist first. Notice if you have a little bit more space, work a little further, a little deeper. Pick up that left knee, maybe creating a figure four with the legs, thigh over thigh, or across the ankles, or leave it the way it is already. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Great job, everybody. Slowly at the bottom of that exhale, unwind the body, come back to center, release that left foot back down. Take a little scooch side to side. Hands together, or just a little scooch on its own with the hands apart. Good work, everybody. Let's take a forward fold over our legs there. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Sit up nice and tall, feet down towards the ground. Exhale, fold over your legs. Good. Arms can prop up towards the thighs as you relax the head down, maybe starting to slide the hands down towards your floor, grabbing for legs, or if you have your yoga blocks there, always great place to place the hands right on top. And just take a couple of breaths here. Feel that space into the back body. Feel your feet press down as it grounds. Big sigh out. Let your head relax. And then start to press into your feet, tuck your chin and rise all the way back up. Stacking the shoulders back over the hips, roll the shoulders back, and let's come into the hips for a little bit there. Let's give them a little circling, a little movement, hands wherever they feel best for you. Heel toe your feet out a little wider if you like, just pressing into the ground. Start to hinge and circle right into the hips. Give them a little movement. An easy thing to do if you've been sitting for a while, just to relax the hips a little bit, especially if you do notice you find that your hips do stiffen quite easily. This is easy to get to do anytime in the car, at home. You know, you've been sitting a while and you're like, oh, my low back. This is great for the low back. Bring space. You can lean forward a little bit and stretch out the low back. Everything's interconnected. So when you're moving into the hips, you are finding that movement into your low back as well. Good. And if you haven't done the other side, make sure you've done the opposite side as well. Couple of breaths there. Or you can move back to the original side that you started with. Take another breath in. Exhale. Very good, everybody. Come back to center. Take your feet back in a little closer if you took a pretty wide stance there. And then let's take our arms up and we're going to move through a couple sun salutations. Let's find that movement there. Take that inhale. Stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin and rise right up. Stretch the arms up, pressing the palms at the top, maybe a gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, relax, shoulders back. And when you're ready, let's do one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands right back down. Space into the low back. Press into your feet. Rise right back up. Stack the shoulders back over the hips. Circle the arms right back up. Feel that stretch into the sides of the body. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, relax. Very good, everybody. And just take a second here if you need to. Seat it up nice and tall. Take a couple of breaths here. But when you're ready, please join me right behind your chair and let's get our legs, feet moving. Right behind your chair so you have that chair for a little bit of support and you know that you can always do a little hands-free movement away from the chair too. Completely up to you. Feel the space between the feet. Make sure it feels good for you. And then all we're going to do to start off with is just bend into the knees, pick up the feet. Just march. Find that little bit of blood flow back into the legs. Feel the feet tap towards the ground. Hands can stay here. You can start to bring your arms out if you like. Swing the elbows out. Feel that little bit of movement into the upper body as well and get into the full body movement. Nice and slow. Doesn't have to be quick here. Right in that same space on your floor there. Breathe. Maybe starting to lift the knees up a little higher, slowing down the movement a little bit more. Good job. 2 more breaths here. In through the nose. Exhale. Good job, everybody. And then slowly relax, slow it down, bring your feet back down onto the ground. And let's come into a little bit of work into the tops of your feet. Press into the balls of your feet, maybe to the tippy toes, and lift the heels up. Good. And then exhale, bring your heels down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale down. Breathe in. Full breath out. Taking all the sensations you may be feeling here. It's such a nice feeling in the feet, no matter how many times I've done this. Every time I get into this, it just feels so nice into the top, the toes, all around the foot there, the ankle. And if you like, start to shift the weight to the heels, bring the toes up. Feel the shin bones here. Inhale, maybe lifting up back into your heels. And then your exhale, maybe bring the toes up. Beautiful. 2 more. And then coming down to your last one. And then start to place your feet back down onto the ground there. Let's stretch out the backs of the legs. We're going to take just a gentle stretch back, pressing into your left foot. Just take that right leg back behind you. Flex the toes, kick that heel back. Feel your right glute wake up there. And then other side. Left leg, kick it back behind you and down. And then just switch from side to side as you stretch that leg out. Breathe. As high as you like. And if you feel even picking up the leg is quite challenging today, just keep it, tap the toes behind you. Good. Very nice. Take your time. Feel your breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. Belly button still gently tucked in towards the spine. Engage your core. We're going to find a little balancing in a second here. Good. Now let's take our right leg back behind us. Flex the toes or keep the toes down. Left arm extends forward. Good. So we're finding a little balance with the opposite arm and opposite leg out. Good. Very nice. Keep that core engaged. And then release. Other side. Left leg kicks back. Right arm reaches forward. Nice work. Breathe. Good. Other side. Switch. Left arm, right leg. A nice long line of energy that you're finding. Light into the right hand so that you're engaging your core. And then other side, switch. Right arm, left leg. Good. Keep switching. Your pace, your breath. Don't worry if we're not in sync with the same side. It is okay. Challenge yourself to stay for an extra breath in your arms and leg stretch right now. Breathe. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice work, everybody. Couple more times on each side. Good. Last round. Super job, everybody. And start to bring your arm and the leg back to center. Just give yourself a little bit of movement here. Bend into the knees. Pick up the heels, pick up the toes for a second. And we're going to come back into that stretch, the leg back, but with a little variation if you choose to. So taking your time, left foot, ground sound, right leg back. Good. Now you can always stay with the leg just kicking back. That's fine. And then draw that knee in. Right knee comes in. Good. Gentle bend into that left knee though, because we are balancing. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, knee comes in as close as you can. Doesn't have to go in very close to the chair there. Inhale, kick out. Exhale in. Breathe in. Breath out. Good work. Nice job. Two more if you're okay with it. Good. Last one. Draw that knee in. Place the foot all the way down, back down, and then just walk it out. Inhale. Exhale. Good work. We're going to do the other side as well. Take that time. You don't have to go into it right away. Pressing into the right foot. Kick that left leg back behind you. Exhale. Draw the knee in. Good. Inhale. Kick it out. Exhale. Draw it in. Inhale. Nice work. Exhale. Breathe. Nice slow movements with your breath. You've got this. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Last one right here. Stretch it out. Draw that knee in. Gently place the foot right back down. Good job. And then just walk it out. Full breath in. Full breath out. A little bit of movement wherever you need it. Beautiful. Let's take a nice fold over a chair here. Hands onto the chair. Walk your legs back or walk your feet back and bring a little space between the feet as much as you need to. And then hinge and fold. Draw the sit bones back. Relax the upper body down. And take a few breaths here as you relax the legs. Let it go. Feel that space into the back body. Breath into that place there. Good. Take one more here. Full breath out. Good. Now bring your hands right back onto your chair there, or just finding that lift. We're going to do a little twist here. Left hand stays on the chair, right hand to the hip or a little bit to the low back there as you open up to the right side of the room. Just twist, gently twist, open the space. Sometimes that feels good, especially after some movement into the legs there. Good. And then release the other side, right hand down, left hand on that left hip, or slide it to the low back as you open up a little further to the left side of the room. Breathe. Good. And then come back, release, hands back onto the chair, walk your feet back in closer, and then walk it back behind the chair as you stand up nice and tall. Full breath in. Exhale. Nice work. Let's do a few more leg movements and then we'll come back onto your chair in a bit here. So the next one we're going to do is a little bit of bouncing as well and a little movement into the hip. We're going to press into that left foot, get nice and heavy right there. Glue it down lighter into the right so that you can pick it up very easily. It's going to hover off the ground, and we're just going to do a gentle swinging of the legs front to back. So I hope you can see that there. And I'm really exaggerating my movement here. So I'm making them really big just for you to see. It doesn't have to go that big. The movement can be a lot softer, not as much space as you swing. Good. Gently bend into that left knee though, because it is helping you balance. You're keeping that right leg up and hovered as you're doing that, as you give that right hip a little movement. Breathe in. Breath out. And just think of a pendulum. When you just kind of start it off, it just kind of picks up in pace as you keep going. And maybe it does for you, maybe it doesn't. It's okay. Breathe in. A little breath out. I know that left leg is getting tired because we have worked a lot into our legs this morning. So we're going to take one more breath in. Very good. Exhale, place that right foot all the way back down. Press into that right foot. Lift the left foot up and just bring a little circling into the ankle. Good. Flex, point the toes. Just relax that leg for a little bit there. And then as you're pressing into that right foot, start to swing the left leg when you're ready. Just back and forth. Your range of motion, always. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good. Soft bend into that right knee. We're going to take one more breath here. You can do this. Good work, everybody. And then your exhale, the end of that exhale, start to bring that left foot back down. Press into that foot. Hold it down. Lift the right foot up and do a little circling into the ankle there. Flex, point the toes. Very, very nice, everybody. Now, keep that left foot planted down, and we're going to find a little swinging side to side. Good. It might come in front of that left foot. It might go behind. You could do a little variation of front and back. If you don't have that range there to go in front of the foot, that's okay. You can just go side to side. Just open out. And through the nose. Inner thighs working a little bit here. Gentle bend to that left knee. Good. One more breath here. Exhale. Nice job, everybody. And then start to bring that right foot back down towards the ground. Press into that right foot, lift that left leg up, give it a little movement, kick it out, bend into the knee deeply. Very good. And then let's try the other side. Last time. So good. This is a lot into the legs this morning. Press into that right foot. And we're going to start to swing out, back in. Good. And again, noticing how this side feels. Gently bending into that soft bend into that right foot. Just make sure. Notice how it feels and take that break when you need to. Good job, everybody. Very, very nice. We got one more breath to go. And then we'll stretch our legs out a bit. Very good. Now take that left foot, bring it back down, lift up the right, take a little bend into the knee, kick it out as far as you need. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Whoa, that was great. I hope your legs are feeling good here. Let's stretch them out. So again, nice forward fold over our legs, hands onto your chair, walk your feet back, take them a little even wider if you have that space to do so. And just hinge and fold. You can come down a little farther if you like. Use your blocks if you have your yoga blocks with you today. Go down a little further. Turn your chair around to the seated side if you like. Take a couple of breaths here. Very, very good, everyone. That's a huge workout there. That was a very intense practice. I hope you got something from it and just relax now. Breathe deep, right towards the legs. Take one more. Very, very good. Now we're going to stretch out our hamstrings too. Hands right up, back onto the chairs, just so that you can move your feet back in. Walk it back to the back side of your chair and let's stretch out hamstrings. Press into your right foot, step the left foot back behind you. Make sure that everything is spaced out correctly for your body today. Straight legs as much as you can, hinge and fold. You know, your pyramid pose here. Draw that right hip back, press into that right heel. Press both heels down. Let's get right into that hamstring muscle. Breathe. Good. Now let's take it over to the other side. Press into that right foot. Step that left foot all the way back up. Take your right foot back this time. Straighten out the legs. Make sure that your feet are about hip distance apart and then hips back. Good. Take an inhale. And exhale all the way out. Good job, everybody. So we're going to start to place our hands right back up onto the chair just for that lift. Press into that left foot, walk it back, standing up nice and tall. Move away from your chair so that you don't fold over your chair, but we're going to take a couple of sun salutations standing up nice and tall. Take an inhale, take your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Use your blocks here if you need to. Place them under your hands. Inhale to lift halfway. Lengthen the spine. So I'm going to show you that length. Whether you are seated or standing, we still find that nice length in the spine. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Bend into your knees. Press into your feet, tuck the chin and rise all the way up. Standing. Circle the arms all the way back up nice and high, pressing into the palms of your hands. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, relax, shoulders back. Let's do that one more time. Take an inhale, circle the arms all the way up towards the sky. Feel the energy in the body. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way back down, bend into the knees, relax the body down, press into your feet, tuck the chin and rise right back up to standing. Circle the arms up, pressing the palms to touch. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Circle the shoulders back and let's come right back onto our chair when you're ready. Good. Then start to find that seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Take a couple of breaths here. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We did a lot of movement to our legs there. We're going to take a little stretch into the legs right now. Draw that knee in, draw that right knee in towards you. And we're going to create that figure four again, if that feels okay for you. Good. So this time we're going to come into a fold with that figure four. And again, if this doesn't feel good for you, you can take your leg down, thigh over thigh or ankle over ankle. And let's stretch that out for a second. Get right into the outside of your right thigh, which is your IT band. Flex the left toes. Sit up nice and tall. You can stay here, shoulders over the hips as you relax the head down. Soften behind the neck, or you take a little bit more into the fold as you hinge at the hips and come down over the legs. Good. Now, let's tuck our chin in, whichever fold you've chosen. Rise back up, lengthen into the spine. Take that right leg right back down, foot down, and let's try the other side. Lift that left knee up, cross it over, figure four, thigh over thigh or ankles crossed. Sitting up nice and tall and just finding a stretch that works for you and being comfortable in your space. Maybe relaxing the back of the neck, hinging at the hips and coming down over the legs. And then start to tuck the chin in, rise all the way back up. Shoulders stack right back over the hips. Take that left leg all the way back down. We're going to do one more stretch into our legs before we end our practice. Take your sit bones all the way back into your chair. So sit back, take your legs and extend them forward. Good. And flex the toes. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Breathe in. Make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. Exhale down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Space into the low back. Belly button in towards the spine. Couple more times. Good. And then just hold with the legs extended out in front of you. Flex the toes and point the toes. But keep your spine long. Good. One more time. Very good. And then we'll relax the legs down, feet down. Scoot your bum forward so you can sit back up nice and tall, right onto the sit bones. Feet down, flat towards the ground. Roll the shoulders back. And let's end off with our breath here. In your resting pose, relax the shoulders all the way down to the fingertips. And just take a few breaths here. Breathe in. Full breath out. Just like that. Inhale, fill up both sides of the lung. Exhale, sigh it all out. Last time. Inhale, all the way to the top, and then exhale, let it go. And just take a second here in your space with the eyes closed or soft in your gaze. Take a breath in, your breath in, a soft breath out. And then start to come back into your space, open your eyes, shoulders, give them another roll back as your heart lifts. Thank you so much, everyone, for practicing with me this morning and having